Hey, Dustin Tibbetts here, financial advisor with Jazz Wealth Managers, and this is a quick series that we do called FinTips. Really quick tips, help with your finances, personal finances, retirement, whatever it may be. If you like what you see, maybe hit the subscribe button, help us out, or check us out at jazzwealth.com. We're financial advisors. Well, today's going to be a really short one for you. Just something I saw that I thought you guys might be interested in because it's creeping up more and more, largely because of the deadline on some of the rules, but let's talk about this. Have you ever heard of freezing your credit? Well, most of us probably have. It's where you go to the credit bureaus and you say, look, I want to freeze my credit and only I want to be able to thaw my credit if I apply for some kind of new credit. Well, it's great because what it means is you can actually make sure that nobody applies for new credit in your name while it's frozen. When you go buy a car or get a loan of some kind, you just unfreeze your credit and that's the end of it. Well, thanks to Equifax, who screwed up and lost all of our data and had it hacked and all kinds of greatness there back a couple years ago, Congress said, you know what, you have to make credit freezes free to your customers. Well, that really kind of hurt Equifax, not because they make money off the $5 or $10 they charge you to set that up, but because the way the data is actually sold. See, these are public companies, so we can look into their financials and see how they make money. Here's the thing. These credit bureaus, like Equifax, make the bulk of their money actually selling your data to other parties. You ever notice how when you pay off a credit card, somehow you get these great offers for credit cards? Or as you pay down your credit card and your score goes higher, all of a sudden there's all these transfer offers and things like a free plane ticket if you transfer over to us and things. It's because they're buying your data and they know you're doing well or you're doing poorly. If you have low credit, you're getting those credit card offers with annual fees and sort of the junky ones that nobody should have. And so they make a lot of money off of that. Well, in a credit freeze, not only do you freeze your credit, but you freeze the ability for the credit bureaus to sell your information. You are also protected under the new congressional law that says any misuse of your data, now you can hold them liable for that. Well, that's a big problem for them. So what these credit bureaus are doing is they said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to offer credit freezes, but we're going to go to credit card companies and banks and other financial institutions and we're going to say, hey, offer your customers a free credit lock. With one tap of a button, you can lock your credit and you can sell this as a service, as a value add for your business, and it's free. You can just have it. Well, what the credit lock is it actually allows you to, sure, lock your credit so nobody else can apply for credit in your name, but it allows the bureaus to sell your data still so they can go back to making money off of you. Maybe you think that's good or bad, doesn't matter. The real issue here is if you choose the credit lock option, that you no longer can hold them liable for misuse of your personal data. So in my opinion, the credit lock, while it is certainly cool to just go credit locked, credit unlocked, credit locked, how often do you need to do that, right? If you're going to go buy a car and get a car loan, then you'll take 5 minutes and unfreeze your credit, even if it takes a few extra steps, because it's not something you need to do real quick. It's not like opening up Instagram and going, boom, it's ready to go. So big difference. I want you to consider freezing your credit, not locking your credit, and be careful because your credit card companies are popping up all these ideas or all these offers for you to do that. And if you look very closely, it means that you can't hold anybody liable for misuse of your financial data. Well, that's the difference there between credit freeze and credit lock. If you're spotting that and you see that, what are you coming across? Did you notice that in the fine print? Did you fall for it and maybe you should back out of that whole arrangement there? Well, let us know in the comments below. But if I helped you in some way, hit the subscribe button. That's basically all I have for you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Why should you choose Jazz Wealth as your retirement or long-term investing service? Our portfolios are managed by us, not some faceless mutual fund manager. Our private classes will teach you everything about investing and getting your dough straight. Best of all, our fiduciary standard means your best interest comes before ours.